Thank you, Senator Dilan, Senator Huntley, my colleague, Senator Gonzalez. First of all, let me say that the Minority Leader, Malcolm Smith, in appointing us co-chairs and appointing this task force reflects both his views and the views of our conference, where we've had discussions about, preliminary discussions about New York City school governance and how it's been working. Mayoral control, which we enacted some years ago, expires next year, and it's our responsibility to gather information, to gather recommendations, and report back to our colleagues about what course we should take next year. And again, we start with no preconditions. We just start with information we have been receiving from parents and community leaders about concerns that they've had. The kind of concerns they've had with the current administration of school governance have been the lack of planning for classroom space, overcrowded schools, the feeling that parents and community concerns are neglected by the Central Department of Education. In some parts of the city, we've heard about schools literally schools, meaning the students and faculty, being moved around from buildings, and their buildings being given over to other uses or other schools without regard for the parents' concerns. And so we want to get facts. We're going to start this process with a hearing actually right here in Lower Manhattan, which is my district, at 250 Broadway on August 6th. And we will be inviting parents to come, parents and community leaders, and tell us how are things going, for example, in your part of town, principally Lower Manhattan. Then we will have hearings, I believe, on August 12th at Brooklyn Borough Hall. Similarly, for that part of Brooklyn, we're inviting parents to come. What are your concerns? Concerns we've been hearing are overcrowding, and again, no real voice for parents to feel that they're being listened to. The feeling is seemingly that the community education councils are powerless and are disregarded. So in fashioning what we're going to do next year, which could be very important, I think we all expect we will play a different role in the Senate next year, in the majority, and we want to be prepared for what changes are we going to make, if any, what changes will best reflect the needs of our parents and our community. So we are launching these hearings in August. There will be more in the fall, in September, October, November, so that we can hear really what's on the minds of the parents, because they are the people with the first responsibility for the education of their children, and they need to have a voice in the policies that are made that affect their children. And they need to be reassured that the proper planning is going on about class size, about curriculum. So we're starting this process with this announcement today. It will play out over the next months together with my colleagues. Thank you.